Okay, I thought I would add some sight and swapping over to an attack state with this AI. So I changed this FSM to called Wander. Beyond that, everything's exactly the same. So I'm going to add another FSM called Sight. I have added an empty game object to the AI and placed it about midpoint. So ideally, what we're going to do is we're going to do a find closest with tag player store as target store distance, and we are going to check float compare underneath that distance to say 20, and if you are less, we are in range, and if we are greater, not in range. And I'm going to come down over here to not in range, come here, finish back up to there, and in here we are just going to do a wait for 1 second. So if we're in range, our target, we found a player, we're in range, we want to see if the player is, say, in front of us somewhere. So we are going to look at, we are going to take our sight object, which we don't have a variable yet for, this little guy here, drag him in. So the sight object is going to look at our target from here, and we're even going to put that as every frame. Now we're going to get negative rotation of sight object, the Y, just the angle, every frame. Now I tried this without the every frame and just did a float compare down here, and it had some issues with, I think, with the calculation and the timings of it. So I'm going to wait 0.1 seconds and go to a finish. And now I'm going to do a float compare of angle to 0 with a tolerance of 60, and if it is equal, the players in front, and we'll just reuse these of not in range. Not in range, go back over here, but if we are now in front, we want to raycast from sight on its Z, say a distance of 20, and if it hit, we have seen the player. Okay, and we're going to go next frame, move that to the bottom, and he's going to come back over here too. So our cube needs to be, yeah, he's already stretched out. I stretched him out. So if you want more accuracy, you might want to run numerous rays. You could add a little bit of an offset like that on another ray, and one like that on another ray, or use different sight objects and offset those a bit. so that you can have, say, a few rays. So you want to fire, say, one at the feet, one at midpoint, say one at the head. In this case, I'm just going to use the one ray. And if we watch, our AI should be wandering at a walking pace. And if I move the player over, he's now within range. Oh, and he got seen because the AI turned around. Well, he's wrecking this tutorial. Stupid AI. So, yeah, okay. So we are not in range. Now we are in range, but the angle is wrong. Okay? The angle is right, and he fires that ray, and he hits. Something happens. Now the reason we put that ray in is because what if there's a wall here, right? If you're walking through, we don't want the AI to see through the wall, which is why we have that ray here. So players in distance, players in front, player, the view to the player isn't obstructed. Then over here, we are actually going to make a bool in our target. Could almost do this with a string instead, but this is, we're just going to have the two states. Is attacking. Okay. So we're going to, over here, set bool value is attacking to false. Is attacking. That was weird. Copy and paste before is attacking is true. So now we are going to FSM bool test. That's on the ecosystem. You can also just get the get it and then test it. Is attacking. So if we're true, we don't need to resend the event because he's already attacking. Right, we're just going to go back over here. You might want to make another state with a longer wait. Not that big of a deal. Start attack. So if we start attack, we need to set FSM game object in target, target, target. Send event to that attacking. And make sure to put that below that portion. And then we're just going to finish and go here. Okay, so now our AI is wandering. Just wandering around. Players, stealthily moving around. He's sneaking up behind him. You could add all sorts of little checks here, sound checks and various things. And if we're over here, see how the AI is now attacking the player. He has seen him. He's gone into a run state. Should almost lerp that transition a little better. And now he's chasing the player. Rah! Well, anyways, so that's probably it for now. And maybe I'll do another one. And when the AI gets to the player, we have to do some distance checks and times checks, and then we'll start running animations for attacking and hitting the player. All right, catch you guys later.